Distracted driving. I cannot tell you how many times, cell phone, eating, putting on your makeup, talking on the phone, just looking at your phone. Where's that? I know we don't have CDs anymore, but where's my CD?
How old is your? How old is this?
Some of us still have it. I don't listen.
He has a tape. He doesn't have a CD.
Man, just the sun. Y'all, I cannot tell you how many times.
God, that's a great.
You're on Sherwood Way in the evening, headed down, due west, and it is, you cannot see. There's no amount of sunglasses, visor that comes down. I mean, you're an impaired driver at that point, and it's of something that's not of your control.
I've wondered, it honestly, 10 minutes is all the difference in the world of that, and that right there.
You can't even see the light.
It's almost better to
see if it's
pull
green,
over,
red, yellow.
stop and get a drink, get it soda on the can,
Yeah.
and then get back in your car, and then it is completely different than what it was just 10 minutes ago.
And the problem is most of the people that are pedestrians there, they've been driving down there. They know that too, but it all goes back to that mindset. And can you think of anything else, do's and don'ts as far as the vehicle?
Well, I love that you mentioned that the bicycles are a vehicle, so they're going to be with the flow of traffic. If you're walking, you need to be going against the flow of traffic on that other, so you can see them coming.
Right.
That is so much safer. I would encourage lots of runners. I know I see you out all the time running.
Fast too. I run fast.
All the earphones and the earbuds. When you've got your music up like that, you're not hearing what's going on around you. I get it. I would encourage you to do the footpaths if you want to listen to your music while you're running. I think that's just a lot safer than being on a city street. And now not only am I out there in their environment, in the car's environment, but now I'm taking away one of my senses of not being able to hear.
In the vehicle as well. I mean, how many times you're on a people are on they're on a Zoom call or a phone call, and they're they've got this going, the music's going too, right? I mean, hearing in the vehicle is another thing.
I think something else too is making eye contact. We had talked about
huge.
that was as a driver and a pedestrian. But if you are going across that, turning onto that crosswalk, or you see that pedestrian, making eye contact so you guys are knowing,
Yes.
Okay, they see me. Now we can make our move.
And as the pedestrian, if that vehicle does not look at me, you need to assume or expect they did not see me.
Right.
They have no clue I'm standing here.
Right.
That's a great point, right? Nonverbal cues, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Humans speak in all sorts of different languages, right? In body movements, and
that
I tend to move my hands when I speak and stuff like So
that exact scenario
that's a great point.
happened to me. Running, headed down to trying to get to the walk path to run on that, and car looked at them. They were at the stop sign. They were turning right. Saw their blinker on. I'm coming down, against traffic, and I look at them, and they're looking left, and I'm thinking they don't see me. They are not going to look up and see me, and so I kind of stutter stepped and waited, and sure enough, they came around there, and when they saw me, you should have seen their eyes like, oh my gosh, I could have hit you, and I'm thinking. Thankfully, the pedestrian was looking because the driver wasn't. So if you're the pedestrian, be looking.
Yep.
Just be looking as aggressively as the driver should be looking.
And you're in the road.
And
that's the other thing. I mean, when I am running, that's one of the things. I mean, when I get to those stop signs and I get to I'm trying to put myself behind the wheel of their vehicle.
Can they see me?
Can they see me? And if they can't,
Yeah, and you stop that life-changing accident that we're talking about, because they clearly thought, they were being attentive to the opposite direction. You were being attentive to what they were doing, and you stopped something that could have changed both of y'all's lives.